свобода дорога. Через прорезь пулемета я ищу степи врага. Анархия, мама, сынов своих любит. Анархия, мама, не продаст. Свинцовым дождем врага приголубит. Анархия, мама, за нас. Застрочу огнем кинжальным, как поближе подпущу. Ничего в бою не жаль мне, ни о чем я не прощу. Анархия, мама, сынов своих любит. Анархия, мама, не продаст. Свинцовым дождем врага приголубит. Анархия, мама, за нас. Только радуюсь убойной силе моего дружка. Видеть я могу спокойно только мертвого врага. Анархия, мама, сынов своих любит. Анархия, мама, не продаст. Свинцовым дождем врага приголубит. Анархия, мама, за нас. Анархия, мама, сынов своих любит. Анархия, мама, не продаст. Свинцовым дождем врага приголубит. Анархия, мама, за нас. Свинцовым дождем врага приголубит. Анархия, мама, за нас. Свинцовым дождем врага приголубит. Анархия, мама, за нас. Анархия, мама, за нас. Анархия, мама, за нас. Анархия, мама, за нас.
Somebody needs to cover this song, but as badly pronounced as possible.
Oh,
Yeah, I would.
yeah. Hey, welcome to session 3. There you go. Only.
How the fuck are we still alive?
Well, I mean, it's pretty clever. You just don't die, and you live forever. That way.
Huh.
I forgot that I could
Thanks.
die, so I became immortal.
Exactly. So, that being said, too little. I have a simple question for all of you because it's quite late. No, it is what it is. Is everybody ready to be?
I think so.
Do we have third fella?
He's gonna show up. He's gonna show up in an hour because he's moving across 5 states in January. Don't
That's
ask.
no excuse.
I know.
Clearly, D&D takes priority.
Yeah. Childbirth? Nah, D&D. Heart, like
Yeah.
life defining heart surgery?
Just
Nah.
roll those like concentration saves. Keep it going. Keep focused.
Just suffer the heart surgery without anesthetics so you can play D&D.
Yeah. God damn.
Local anesthetic is going to be enough.
I know.
Get an advantage on medicine checks.
Anyway, so with that being said and done,
Real life constitution checks like hell.
last we left off. Oh god, I need to vote again. God damn it, got tricked.
Go simple.
I'm gonna so put it simply. Last we left off, you went to Matai, explored, had a little bit of a goose chase, trading hub to stables to your quarry, the half orc, who were overseeing the whole steelwork operation, which with a very good intimidation, very quickly gave up gave everything up, the information, everything, in hopes that you can make an agreement and you can get quite good quality armaments for yourself. Which of course happened exactly as he predicted.
Originally described.
Yeah. As how he wanted. You know, he gave you guns, he told you the location, he wiped everything clean, and he's good. Alera had other things in mind. Coming back, having impromptu meeting with a person you haven't seen in quite a while, and just destroying the overseer. And then, of course, giving a quick order to give the stable master, the person responsible for the archives and the trades, to, you know, he's the leader, he's the boss now. Congratulations. As you also staked out the warehouse where the goods were taken from Lumitai. 6 bandits arrived. All of a sudden, they see a fucking massive red lizard folk squatting, staring at them as he obliterated half of them with a fucking vortex. And you basically killed everything. Made your way back to Jake, had food, went to the carriage to leave, and then all of you passed out. At least this time cozy and not straight to the ground. As you come to, you all wake up, this time not on the floor as your very first drowsiness moment, but you wake up in a bed. Each and every one of you in their own little room, if it were. Simple, decent bed of what seems to be feathers, feathered pillows, and basic wool blankets. The room is quite spacious, 15 by 20 feet, although it is literally just a bed and a door that leads outside. The door, of course, is closed. Passive insight from all of you looking at the stonework. You have the sneaking suspicion that you might be back at your headquarters, the little hub place that you first went suddenly unconscious, got put in a carriage. Oh, waking up to ash dust. Oh, how would anybody like to proceed? You don't know what time it is. You just know you're in a bed. You're cozy. You don't have any weapons on you.
Did that
I
count
was
as a
about to
rest?
ask.
Huh?
Did that count as a rest?
Yes, it does. As a long rest.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, it could be worse. Seems we made it out alive, and
This time with beds.
Hmm?
And this time with beds.
let's see.
Alera
Might as
kind
well
of
just-
stretches her legs out, gets up. Ugh. Glance at the others.
I do assume we have separate rooms.
Yeah,
right?
you have separate rooms. You're just alone.
Ooh.
Yeah. You have your
Do
own.
we still only have our single set of clothes that we had on the mission?
Yes.
Nothing else laid out. Okay.
No.
Do I
Could
have his
be
head?
ceremonial uniform.
Do you
for
have his
anything.
head?
Mm,
It is missing, sadly.
damn.
Yeah.
No presents for the weaponsmith.
And Angela, your little satchel of stuff is also impromptu satchel that you made out of, amended armor. The armor that you have on you is still there. You you put on the armor last session, didn't you? Oh.
I started the game in civilian clothes, so I really wasn't wearing any armor. I was planning to put the stuff back on I would wear in the
Okay.
mission.
That's fair. So yeah, what would you like to do in each individual room?
Is there anything in the room besides the bed?
Nope, bed, door, and nothing else. It is very bland, but spacious at least.
Yes,
That's
this
just
is.
a door. Might as well use it. Stand up and head straight for the door.
You open the door and you realize, looking to your right, down this corridor, and about 150, 60 feet, you can see essentially the opening to the briefing room.
Anybody in there?
See a lot of paper, and you see what seems to be a head on the table from quite far away, although you don't really know what. You don't see anybody walking, so you assume that nobody's there unless they're hiding, which is kind of awkward, but yeah.
Alara is gonna like sniff her clothes. Because in theory, we don't even know how long we've been in this stuff.
Yeah.
It could have been anywhere from a few days to, what was it, a few weeks?
Can you roll me an insight check, Alera?
Insight.
Yes.
Yes, I can, as soon as I remember what my insight is. 1d20 plus
Uh-oh. Hey.
19.
You take a whiff with your clothes trying to figure out, why are there
How
not...
bad is the situation?
You come to this realization that they don't really smell of anything. And for a second you think, what is wrong? And then you kind of came to this realization, maybe they use magics on you. It's one cantrip.
Ellie, let's change that.
They better have fucking use some magic on me. They're taking this off me in my sleep. We're gonna have some words. They're not gonna be very nice.
True.
We've got one exhibitionist in this group, and it isn't her. So
That's one sentence.
Fair. Yeah, but that's
is the door to the cell.
It is.
Or
It is not locked.
In that case, out we go. No
Yeah.
point sticking around here.
Yeah, look into
I'm
your.
seeing ahead.
Yeah, you.
Oh, that's where I must have left it.
Yeah, you look at the briefing room. You can recognize where you are, and you literally see the head there, like at the front.
Oh, I'm gonna make my way over.
He's just gonna walk over. Okay.
I'd also be getting up at this point, just making similar realizations, but hey, that's convenient at least.
So you may.
No, I do hate the fact that the armor's gone. And just head to the meeting room as well.
You're literally as you're making your way, towards the briefing room, where the meal area is in the center. Basically, you basically see Oriana, the familiar green dragonborn, gave you the assignment, seemingly sitting and eating what seems to be a leg, like a turkey leg or some foul creature's leg, and beside
just a human's leg.
no. And for a briefest of moments, you see another shade. Not less of a shade, but more like a person, humanoid, about 6 feet, maybe a bit shorter, seemingly having a conversation. And it's like, as soon as you get a good look at it, they seem to just kind of wave at each other, like a farewell, as the shade just disappears from Oriana. And then she just casually just kind of looks around, looks back at the resting area, and then just sees you walking. I assume Morella just goes towards the head, like, oh, my head! I nearly lost you.
Pretty much. Kind of goes over, gives it like a pat, checks it's still in pristine condition.
It
know?
is.
If
It is.
necessary, I can like prestidigitation the head,
Okay.
clean it up a
Okay. No.
little.
No. 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 So here's the thing. Several
Pushes the
things.
meat back into position.
Several things about the head of the half orc. First of all, it is immaculately well preserved. You don't know how long time has been, but it feels like it's been cleaned. No, it's not like it's been hollowed out, but more like something feels like it's magically being preserved. Although the eyes of the half orc's head are closed, they're not open. He's just gonna just collect the head, Dolera.
I mean, if someone's put it here, they must have left it here for a reason. So once I'm confirmed it's in good condition, I'll leave him there for a minute.
Cool. What about the rest of you? How you're feeling a bit peckish.
Eyeing her doing that on a distance.
Yeah, you're also kind of feeling peckish, all of you. Slightly hungry, not too much.
Oh, of course. Of course I would.
You look at the head, look, you're less man. I'm hungry.
Something right now, right? Yeah. No, but actually, that does sound like a good idea.
Oh man.
Look at the head.
Yeah.
Larry, like, stop, look at the head. I'll be right back. Stops in the doorway. Do you want anything? Oh, of course, no. You're putting on a few too much down there, aren't you? And then, very amused with herself, she's gonna go get some food.
Well, I assume as you kind of all
Eating
wander
at the meal table.
Yeah. Aruna finishes what she was chewing and just kind of gives a simple wave with what seems to be an actual turkey leg and says, "Greetings, and well done on your first assignment, I suppose. I do have several questions, me and my superiors."
I turn my head back to Alera. Would assume most of those would be addressed to her.
Did she decapitated the overseer?
The actual assassination was entirely our part.
Alera gives kind of a small shrug. After a thorough interview, we determined he was entirely guilty. He was therefore removed, and a replacement was sorted out.
She looks a bit confused. Not like she's happy, but she's a bit confused. No, I mean, why did you bring the head back?
All is evidence. Don't worry, I won't make a habit of it. But I wanted to show we weren't half measures.
She coughs a bit, and then she extends with her left hand, free hand, seemingly air, and seemingly like I don't know where she just plucked a piece of paper. It is burning this bluish flame until it kind of extinguishes itself. You did an excellent job. You've been officially rated 4.8 out of 5 points.
I'm looking between the rest of the group. That's surprisingly good.
However,
2.2 points off.
before you could even make it back physically to this location, we already had all the reports of your involvement. Discreet, of
Before
course.
you even could make it back. Could you repeat that?
No.
Oh, before you could make it back physically, we have already received reports of everything that has transpired.
Information does travel fast. Bad news especially. Bad news for some people.
All in all, relatively good job. Incredibly good, actually. Just that she kind of looks back basically through the wall, seemingly eyeing where the head is. Just that was a very interesting oddity. There's this a bit of silence. Well, if you're curious about where your newly acquired weapons are, they're with Mart. He's making sure, giving it the once over, and of course, he will supply you with ammunition, magazines for your
That's convenient, honestly.
other objectives. She wants to like look and deviate a bit, but then she just looks at Alera. How much did you hear that? Because I think
Laughing and going silent. Like, heh,
Yeah.
and just gone.
yeah. The Green Dragonborn literally looks at Alera, but like she cannot just shake that conversation piece. What are you gonna do with the head? We're not bringing it back to New Line. That is be out of the question.
Lara kind of looks up from her, I don't know, fucking croissant or something.
I'm eating a croissant.
Croissant?
Croissant.
QWANT.
Fucking just looks up. Oh, I mean, whatever you like, really.
You want a mouthpiece?
I mean,
There's a slight
genuinely thinks for a second. Does Stitches want some practice or anything?
She just kind of chuckles, actually. No, Stitches mainly deals with the living. Occasionally dead, but she has nothing to do with the head.
Well, I suppose I could always use some reference material for different faces. So is a taxidermy possible?
Taxidermy will not be required. Although, I'll save the head, Alera. And when you are proven worthy, you and your comrades, you will get to see it, and I guess all other heads you bring back was just an oddity to the question. Genuine curiosity. But you were not the first to start bringing heads back, nor will you be the last.
You're just asking to not make a habit out of it.
Well,
Like I said, if you'd prefer I don't, I won't make a habit of it.
no, you can make a habit of it. It's just she kind of looks you up and down. Sure, beheading's fitting, I suppose. Bring the whole head back with you. Or a bounty hunter, serial killer, you know. Anyway, eat if you want. Go to Mart for your weapons that have been basically prepared. And he has a thing for you, a request. And also, so does Stitches as well. And then when you're ready, you can go back to the briefing room for the next assignment. It's gonna be severely more difficult than the previous one.
We'll have to see about that. Still grabbing something from
Can you
the
roll?
tables.
Can you roll all perception?
At this
Everybody?
point, I should know my
Yeah.
perception by heart. I still don't.
Are we ahead of your expectations?
Not 20.
Croissant.
I'm just gonna say croissant. I can describe what the table has if you really feel like it. It has fresh coffee, fresh tea, uh, a lot of cheese actually, fresh meats, 2 turkeys and a roast. Surprisingly enough, just a simple observation. Previously, it was like pretty like almost like long-term foods that could last for weeks. But there's like hot meals here, and it would fit. Like you could probably feed like 10 to 20 people, like the whole table contents, not only including the hot things. However, the main thing for the perception is not that. As she like gives you like the quick summary, Marina seems to be finished with her meal as she takes literally like the last bite of her turkey leg. But she doesn't like, eat the meat off. She literally just dissects like 2 inches thick turkey legs bone in half with her teeth with a sudden just snapping motion. Andela, the only thing you noticed for a briefest of moments, these calm amber eyes for a second lit up for like embers for a second. As you can see, seemingly her teeth became just like a half an inch longer and about a quarter inch thicker before she took the bite, just basically broke the entire half of the bone in her jaws and crushed it, placing the other piece of the turkey bone.
Andala just squints. What's that magic?
You ask her.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Like he's currently standing there with a cup of tea.
She looks at you curiously. She chews.
Your tea.
She takes a few bites and swallows. Looking back at her teeth, they seem small again, and it wasn't
You
an
really have
illusion.
to figure out your microphone. I didn't hear anything after she takes a few.
I think
bites.
Discord is dying. That's the problem. I think Discord
I
is
hear
dying.
everyone else fine. You are the only one cutting out like this badly.
Yeah, but also the bot probably cuts with the music, right? When I go quiet. Oh, anyway. Really, is it that bad?
Sometimes it is,
Okay.
but it's
So,
a phase thing.
So, she chews a bit, swallows whatever she had, and when she speaks, her teeth are back to normal size. Although it wasn't like a play of the light, a thing of the light that you just mistook. That definitely happened, and she just goes, "Oh, sharp eyes." No, it is not
Apparently.
magic.
What's it then?
I didn't spoke.
Okay.
It goes silent. She goes silent for a good 10 seconds, then looks back at you. If you've proven yourself well enough, you'll figure it out, and you will be told. But at this point, you see nothing, and you know nothing. Anyway, I'll be seeing you at the briefing room as she kind of stands up and just
Sure
walks.
thing.
I'm gonna grab an entire turkey off the table and head to the briefing room.
Okay.
I love the audacity of this character.
So,
Capital A audacity.
so how about the rest of you?
Weasel will finish his croissant.
Was so
Um,
Yeah. I would
and
have
because my perception was so bad,
Yeah.
can I glance at Andala?
Hmm? He's
Why were you
currently
admiring their teeth?
I don't normally see people's teeth retract or extend. Especially not while changing color. And
Alera kind
especially
of
not while
stares for a
breaking
second.
bone.
Kind of stares into the middle distance for a second, as if thinking about something really hard, then nods. I suppose not.
Maybe this is just something about the confusion, but that's not normal, right?
I don't think so.
I've mostly filled in things with common sense now, but some things still seem to be missing. But
I mean,
he
one's
looks
teeth
at
do change in
like
color
the piece of
sometimes.
bread that he has in front of he has in his hand. No, I don't think they're made to do that. Looks at like a bite mark he made. No. Uh ignore me. We should be getting to what's his name again? Mart?
Mart, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Should be figuring out what they want from us, and I'll be entirely honest, I kinda want my
it is Discord. Gotta have
still with that piece of bread in hand, he would march off to the weapon room
I'm
or
gonna
armory.
try something, and we all move to plotting because I think this might be just a campaign thing.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Gonna push everybody in here because I think it's literally the channel because I see the route dies on me every few seconds and I don't know why. Anyway,
Hmm.
going there. Going there.
You know what I think is very interesting?
Hmm?
Discord servers are usually assigned based on proximity to the people, right?
Hmm.
And given that, as far as I'm aware, we're England, Germany, and Lithuania, we should be somewhere in the region of Europe, right?
Yeah.
Our assigned server for this conversation is US South.
Why?
What the fuck?
How do you change it?
I
We're
have
all
no
secret
idea.
members.
I'll
Is
Usually
it-
the
wait,
first person to join the
Is it
channel
assigned
is
on like number of people who are on the server? So maybe we have more
normal.
people in
No,
America.
no, it isn't. Normally, it's assigned based like it's reapplied every time the voice channel is opened.
Oh.
So
Damn.
it's applied based on the first person who joins. Let me try something. I'll be right back.
Okay. Gonna go.
He's hacking into the Discord
Get left.
server.
Yeah, what did you
Mhm.
notice?
Flying to Frankfurt instead.
Yeah, my ping is 160 in this apparently. Anyway, so going in. Same as before, the armory looks very nice, all good. Except, my good people, on the left where the tables were empty previously, there lies one submachine gun and two pistols that were procured by you, and of course, shotgun on the table. And you know, behind the grates, your good old halfling seemingly is tinkering less with less with whatever wires he was doing previously, but with actual casings of bullets, seemingly figuring stuff out. And there's quite a bit of gunpowder on his table. He's fully immersed in his work, and he completely just either doesn't hear you or just fully invested in whatever is going on the table.
Admire the work for a moment. Like, look at the steps, what he's doing, what kind of stuff he's doing.
You can roll me a survival or an insight check.
Do I get any bonuses for having Tinker Tool proficiency?
Yes,
Which would count into property?
yes, you could.
Proficiency bonus extra? I'm not normally proficient in either of those two, so
Yeah.
20 and what did we agree on? Survival or?
Survival or insight.
Okay.
Guys.
For some
That
reason, you feel like you deepen a scar somewhere in your psyche.
I'm looking at the bread that I have in my hand. Is this stuff poisoned?
Wait a minute. Dark as the petals of the void. What? All of you can hear the darkest dungeon's sanity sound when Angela finishes this.
And ironically, I have no idea what the hell is wrong with me.
Mhm. Yeah. Your guns laid out and all that. One thing you can notice immediately, doesn't really have any bullets. No bullets in your guns.
So we can't shoot him.
Damn.
Seems
I
to thought ahead.
respect this man's diligence and foresight.
That
Would
doesn't
probably
seem
be
difficult to earn if that's all you have to do.
I mean, he's thinking further ahead than the last guy.
True.
That's honestly true.
True. Then again, you didn't even kill him with a gun, so would it really matter?
Detailed.
But it would have been an option.
True. So are you just gonna let him tinker until he notices you, or are you gonna?
Alera's gonna kind of step forward. Ah, my good friend. So, we've brought you presents and treasures and trinkets. What does that earn us of your story?
Are you gonna not use the weapons you gain from the steelworks? You gonna give?
Oh, well. Of course. But you said I could learn more about you if we brought you shiny things.
Ah, I see. I guess he kind of seems to give like a patient man's kind of like hold up a second. He looks through a piece of parchment. He looks over the table real quickly, glancing. I take a shotgun, honestly. They're a bit more difficult to make, and this one is, well, it's of the later make. As for my story, what do you want to know?
Well, you were being so uptight last time. How did you find your way here? Hired or...
I sold myself, and the prize was revenge.
Oh, do go on.
Woman persuasion check.
I'm gonna fucking fail it again. I'm gonna bring more shiny things. I'm gonna get this story bit
Okay,
by
that's-
bit, piece by piece.
And it's going to
Persuasion.
take a while.
Yeah,
By session 50, we will have figured out
Oh!
where he's
24.
24.
Oh, wow.
He pushes himself away from the chair, almost to make sure that everything is in place. A passive insight, Alera. He's doing it on purpose in order to not, if he may accidentally go into a tantrum, not to destroy the equipment or the components in front of him that are neatly placed. He kind of slumps in the chair, takes a deep sigh, looks at you for a good 10 seconds. Before the whole Civil War, the whole place was fucked. By any chance, do you remember, any of you, the metal tax? Roll me history. Even you, Andala, if you want.
So there was a war.
History,
Right.
you say.
What even is my history? Ah, yes, exactly. Very fitting. That is very accurate.
Okay. So, Ford, is he gonna roll history, or are you gonna?
No, I'm not in the room.
Oh yeah, true. You're just like ready
Not
for
walking around
duty. You're ready for duty. So For Elora, you remember there's was this infamous thing called a metal tax, and it was basically out of nowhere it's the skyrocketing of just regular metal for no fucking reason. For some fucking reason, over like 4 months, like 12 years ago, uh, the cost for simple like iron was like up 1,200% for no reason. The ore was expensive though. The bars were expensive, and a lot of turmoil, and decided to be one of many reasons why the Civil War began, because it basically pushed a lot of people under. Angela, no dice. You have no clue what the fuck it is.
Radio static as usual.
You can ask, I guess, because he
Player
kind of...
me just figured something out, something very fun, and oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, you can ask him, I guess. Gonna listen.
No, player me figured something out.
Oh.
Meta level from previous characters.
Oh.
I do have a slight idea why the metal tax was introduced, but that's not something for the campaign.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. So, there was this one bugger. Forgot it was administrator, mayor type of deal. Back where I lived, nasty piece of work. Killed my wife, my daughter. And of course, when the Civil War broke out, well, I was conscripted by the coalition to fight a good fight. And the only reason why I survived was I drank too much, passed out, woke up, my entire platoon was dead, butchered, skewered, even though not a single gunshot was fired, apparently. And apparently I was no longer in the coalition territory, as they retreated south, then I remained north enough, and I was taken as a prisoner of war. The Civil War ended. I was put in a camp. I told of my past profession as a metallurgist and a smith. They did some tests on me, made sure that my understanding of my craft is good. It was better than good, I'll tell you what. Got recruited for the cause, for the Calumet party and whatnot. Asked me for a price. Barely remembered the bugger. Completely forgot about him. Met only like twice in my life. I gave them just a few sentences, a description of how it looked like. And then he kind of stands up. And he goes back, and there's like a small little shelf. He opens the shelf, and you basically see a mummified human face put on a plaque.
Hey, you're not the only one keeping trophies.
Yeah.
and 3 days later, they brought me the guy. He kind of taps the guy's forehead, and you can hear this leathery flesh sound as the tapping continues. Closes the shell behind him. So yeah, I work for the cause. I am for the people, as they say above. So I work because I had revenge as a price, which they paid. And at least now I know that the people that I make weapons for did massacre everybody I knew back when I was conscripted. And by sheer luck I survived. Not really praying man. Don't really go to those churches of Erasma, Mistra, or what have you, but made me understand how lucky I was. Then he kind of sits back and looks at you, Alara. Did that satisfy you, miss?
Just stares him for a moment, then puts on a very kind of not even polite, it's a genuinely like friendly smile.
My
She gives like a nod. She gives you like a
Oh,
nod. Yes, it did. Thank you.
Now, I did have a request. Seemingly, as you did quite excellently on your first job.
fucking hitting him with one of these. Yeah,
Genuine. That's the horrific thing, because Alera, you don't know if it's gonna switch or not. He kind of nods with approval. All seemingly he's happy that you're happy, and that's that. Nevertheless, there's a reason why I asked Arena for a chance to speak with you. You will be heading out for your next assignment to Glenriton. Glenriton, or Lenny, as the locals call it. I have last bits of family there. Niece. Last I heard. Been a long while. It's been like 9 years ago? I heard there's been quite a commotion in the Lenny the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Can't really leave. I got armaments to maintain, and they won't really let me. And when I ask for help, well, they said I can refer to you. So I have a simple task for you. That he writes on a piece of parchment what seems to be an address. And it's basically Yellow Bloom 20. That's just what's written on the piece of paper, and gives it to you, Alera. Simple address. Go there. Just ask how they're doing. Everything is good. Oh, and he kind of looks through his pockets a bit. And he provides with a simple satchel with jingling coin and gives it to you, Alera. And there's about 60 pieces of gold there. Make up your story however you wish. A long lost relative kicked a bucket and had some inheritance. Won some state-based lottery. You know. Can I count you on that? Kind of looks at you, Alera.
Gives a nod.
Good. Now for the guns, I have a simple question. How many bullets do you need?
Can I ask you about that once we know who the targets are and what we're facing?
Sure. It's not like I'm going anywhere. I still have stuff to do.
Wonderful, thank you. Alara? Stitches also wanted something from us, right?
Yes, we should check in on them.
Yeah.
Going to Stitches, immediately the room is wide open, and going in, it is extremely hot. Like there's like a less of a triage, more of an actual, like a forge. Oh, wrong person. You basically see these 4 large stones that emanate heat around what seems to be a corpse of a gnome. And you see by the table, as per usual, sits Stitches. basically with nothing but just what seems to be shorts and a shirt, sweating. Basically, you know, being in a furnace, you kind of do it. Can you both roll me a medical check actually?
Sure thing.
Both, you say?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just simple basic medical opinion towards Stitches. She is bluish coloration tiefling, but you basically see her almost purplish. You feel like you should probably tell her, even though she probably knows, that she's probably facing severe dehydration and several stages of heat stroke.
Bitches.
Heat stroke?
Yeah,
Is there a
as a
single
tiefling.
fucking window in this place?
There
No,
is
there
no
isn't.
there is no window.
Doesn't make it
Yeah,
better.
it's literally just like these 3 foot long stones surrounding a body that emanate heat. Like it's hot as a furnace outside by the door, and inside it's fucking scalding. Which Stitches doesn't seem really to mind, although she's sweating profusely and her shirt is basically just sweat. Everything is sticking to her body. What did you say, Angela?
Bitches, you alright in there? I'm basically screaming like from the door frame.
You look, she looks, she looks back at you, and as she like turns her head, basically imagine the sweat on her face just makes her glasses kind of slide off her face with the momentum as they land on the table. And then she looks squintingly. What? Hello? Then she starts looking for the glasses.
Alara, could you help me please for a moment? I would grab you by the wrist and pull you into the room. I'm going to need your assistance carrying her out of there.
Okay. Very well.
I'm going to carry her out of that room, and if it's the last thing I do.
Hope you will be.
Okay. Let me see. Let me just roll d20. 14. Yeah, she finds her glasses, puts them on, and I imagine you're just like 2 feet away from her, and she kind of gives you a smile and says, "Hi, how you doing?" And she then stands up and she tries.
I don't think I'm just standing like in front of her.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to look like that?
She kind of looks at her. No, I would probably be dead if it wasn't for the ring of fire resistance. Give me just half a minute. She looks back at the table, and you see another concoction of putrid violet coloration, seemingly boiling. Doesn't produce any. There's no source of heat, but in the bowl, it is just boiling. And there is, of course, the needle that you saw previously, although you probably assume it's a different needle.
You need the stuff at boiling point.
No, it's actually extremely cool in the bowl. Don't ask. And
So you're heating up the rest of the place so the corpse doesn't explode when you introduce it.
No, I'm making the corpse warm for another reason. And then she just jabs the thing, just pulls out, and the liquid. As she puts the syringe in and pulls the liquid in, you can feel. For a second, you think she's having like tremors in her hand, but then you realize the actual syringe, something is happening to the syringe that it makes it vibrate. as you see, and the beads of the sweat are less of an actual like immense heat, which is literally like above, not above a boiling point, but severely close. It's very fucking hot. Uh, she trembles and she goes, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!" Walking to the dead body. And before she goes like to the first stone, she looks back and she says, "Don't go near, please." Looks back at the body, starts looking.
I'm
for
standing exactly there.
Oh, just
I'm
like
not moving any closer.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
like, I'm not standing like right behind her, but like
Okay.
halfway into the room, I guess.
Yeah. She jabs the
I'm also probably dying right now, but who cares?
no, you're still good. You're like sweating, but give it like another minute, you're gonna start suffocating. She lunges the syringe, shoves the the solution inside the gnome's body, and it starts to convulse. Like rapidly convulsing. The whole table vibrates, the limbs shake and twitch, and then basically it stops as all of a sudden. Does anyone of you know Infernal?
No, I don't.
You just hear Stitches scream, seemingly out of frustration, as she chucks the um uh syringe to the ground, and then claps her hands twice nicely, and the stones immediately deactivate. And within like 20 seconds, the room becomes normal temperature, almost like nothing ever happened.
Is anyone passing out from the heat adjustment?
Not you. You're good. Neither is Alera. Although, looking at Stitches, she grabs the next table, almost like out of frustration. But then you realize, she's sweat. There's nothing on her skin except sweat, and her hands and legs start to tremble. Medical check on both of you. She is gonna pass out. Like, I'm gonna.
Is there a chair nearby?
Yes, there is a chair and there's the table that she's like holding on to.
I'm gonna rush to the side and just like place a chair behind her so that she can kind of just fall back. And if I do notice that she's almost like falling forwards, I'll just like grab her by the shoulder and just pull her into the chair.
Can you roll me a strength check?
Strength or athletics?
Strength. Did you see? Oh, there you go.
15.
She, as you like push the chair towards her, she basically just collapses, and you realize that when she collapses, she's not responsive. She's breathing, although she is exhausted. As there was the purple tiefling that the first time you met was blue, and everything like you touch her, it's sweat. Like you need to, like, I don't know how to describe. There's like at least a liter of sweat on her. Maybe getting her some water. That'd be a good idea.
That
Think.
sounds like a really good idea. Was there just
I
actual
imagine
water
Larry just being
provided?
stood in the doorway. It's like,
Was
"I'll
there
go
actual
get
water
us something."
provided at the meal table, or?
Yeah, there was.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Alara will
How
go
about
get
some
some.
Okay. Then she just takes a deep breath, almost like she regained conscience, and starts breathing heavily. And then looks at you, kind of lazily, trying to like rearrange herself on the chair, but she can't lift up her hand. Another failure. Great.
I don't think heat stroke is an adequate payment for that.
It's fine. I was within the threshold. I could last it at least for 7 more minutes. Also, I have a thing for you. For your group.
Before that, pointing to, looking towards the group, I assume you're currently coming back with water.
Yeah.
Drink something, you're about to collapse again.
Yeah, she's still in chair.
Mm.
There's a reinvigoration. She feels the coolness of water in her hand as she then basically drinks it all in one greedy gulp. And then just sighs. She looks up. She barely can move, but she looks a bit to the side. Where the salve is, to the left, in a small drawer, second from the top.
Would
Small.
go looking for that.
Yeah. As you listen to her basically saying second drawer from the top, obsidian chest. You do find just a small obsidian, not a chest, but more like a box. And you open it, there is the greenish syringe. Already full and all that. You do a lot of killing. Kill someone. Not innocent, someone guilty, I guess, or save someone innocent. No magic, normal means, bullets, blades, and then jab it into the wrist, close to the shoulder, left side preferred. Should bring it back to life. Report results.
Yeah, I would be taking that syringe. Like, is it actually just like an open needle, or does it have some kind of cover?
It is one of those fucking medieval needles. Not those like very small, thin. No. These are like 2mm wide needles.
Mm. Like
No
the thing you could puncture an artery with?
Yeah.
Like the genuine steampunk style, or just more Victorian?
Yeah, Victorian. Yeah.
Something like this?
Yeah.
Okay. And the sentence was, left side in the wrist should reanimate them and report results.
Uh-huh. Gonna stay here. Sleep.
If you say so. While standing in that room, like with that syringe in hand, I would actually take a look around the room. I
Some
imagine this is like a fully
ventilation
stocked.
may be in order.
Are you allowed to leave?
I am.
You should get some fresh air if possible.
Later. I gotta write stuff down. You see
Just
her
for the
left.
test,
You see.
I'm gonna look around. Is there a pen or a quill nearby?
There is on the table.
I would grab it and just hand it to her to see if she can hold the pen.
Yeah, as you hold it, she immediately grabs the pieces of paper and to this big wooden piece at the back and a quill, and seemingly she has strength to write stuff down. She kind of lazily looks at it.
Enough, I guess.
Yeah, go. You got stuff to do. I'll be fine.
Okay. Very well. Guess we have another task. I would claim this honor to myself. I will be keeping that syringe nearby.
So, I assume you'll head towards the briefing room then.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There. You're
Still sitting there?
Yeah, the head is chilling. Also, question for this: are you just gonna like this whole time that it's been like 5 to 6 minutes? Are you just gonna just sat on the chair and did nothing? Just
Sat on the chair, arms crossed, taking on occasion a bite of the turkey.
Okay. So,
Finally done.
as you approach the Green Dragonborn, there are several pieces of paper. Sighs as she looks at you. All right. Just gonna change. Go. So, she provides each one of you a same folder, less thicker than the one she had. As you look through it, it has basically bug all information, as page by page, Arena explains. Your next assignment is a severely difficult, because this time you won't be chasing some overseer that has been living nicely on the laurels of its deeds. You're gonna hunt actual criminals. And the worst part of this, there are 5 of them. A gang known as the Fangs that are led by someone by a pseudonym The Lady, someone by the pseudonym of Sorcerer, and 2 other unknown assailants, seemingly in some sort of leading position. One real lead that you have on one of the leaders is the Lenriton Executioner. Goes by Kazan Fren. Sadistic, bloodthirsty, was assigned by the people as Lenny, as locals call it, crawled with gangs, muck of human spawn and the like. So, Executioner, someone who gave a reason to fear the law, seemed a proper option for the people, but seemingly not so much anymore. There have also been reported cultist activity. Pacts, demons, no real true source although some magic is definitely involved. Your task is pretty simple. Kill all 5 individuals. Kill the heads of the fangs. Retrieve any magical baubles and information that you may find. And of course, if you find the hideouts or hideouts. And of course, any information, if this is just one branch of a larger problem, it needs to be cut out. He kind of looks at all of you. Any questions?
Andala raises his hand.
He nods at you.
So we're talking about the lady, the sorcerer, and 2 unknown ones.
Yes, and one confirmed is to be the executioner who has.
But that's the 5th one.
He nods. And of course, there might be many other individuals under their hierarchy. Maybe out of profit, out of power, or maybe out of fear. Deal with them how you wish. Although, I need to remind you. If you start chopping heads off, people will defend themselves. They will have to. And of course, you gotta be certain that if you start your hunt properly, that if you cut one head, others might try to flee. This is difficult. 5 people, 4 of you. Any other
Kind
questions?
of biting my nail.
I'm sure that this information should suffice. They will be dealt with. I can promise this much.
Can you promise that?
Yes, we can promise that.
Sure thing. Some more ammunition will be fine. I will have to talk to Mart about that before we leave.
And of course you do.
Fine.
I might have missed it. You might not have said it. Did they want discretion in this, or is this?
No, there is no
like my-
discretion. There's no discretion. It's more. The only thing that you're told as a cautionary thing, that if you start killing, a few things might
I got
happen.
that, yeah.
People will defend themselves, or if the jig is up, they try to kill you. And if you start killing the heads, the other people might just run away.
Well, in that case, after a moment of thinking, Alera will ask, are they being killed anonymously on behalf of someone?
That's for you to figure out. The end result
Well,
is,
what is wanted of us?
well,
Specifications.
specifically, what needs to be done, the end goal of it all, 5 heads decapitated, no longer living.
Running kind of towards Alera.
Yeah, looks at you, Lara, with this smirk. And any items of magical value returned for examination and whatnot. And of course, if there is any connection to something bigger, that's also a thing.
And I remember, again, our character. What did you say they were? What type of people were these targets? It was one
Gang.
magic caster.
It's
One is called
pseudonyms.
Lady and one is called Sorcerer.
Yes. Two unknown
don't
Oh,
have-
assailants.
they're literally called sorcerer.
Yeah, they're the
Yeah,
pseudonyms.
they are called sorcerer.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
there's only one information on actual one individual. That is the executioner. And the other four are basically two are just known by pseudonyms to you, or basically by the debrief, and the other two are just unknowns. But there is 5.
Hmm.
Yeah. Dun-dun, dun-dun, du-du-du. With this as your
There's one small grin on the face of Andela, but that's nothing to concern. I still can't get a name. Right. Aria? Oh. Oria?
Orina?
Orina, yeah. Nothing to concern Orina with. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to just gonna have to talk to.
What is our timetable?
There is really no timetable, although the quicker you're done, the better. Could take you days, could take you weeks. You will be judged for your performance, remember that?
Awesome. Anything? You just generally spoke of cult activities in the region, right? Nothing known in detail
No.
about the places.
Yeah. Only that there's cult activity and it's probably linked to these people.
That's a good hint. Thank you very much.
Oh yes, one more thing. She grabs 2 bags of coin. 200 gold pieces for day-to-day expense and the like. Split it however you
Feels
wish.
like a lot of money. Okay.
Thank you a lot for this. For
Oh.
killing me.
Any more questions?
None here. Looking through the rest of the room.
As stated, the information should suffice.
Well, that
I always have to check whether that's not somebody just leaving the voice channel.
Yeah.
no worries. Yeah,
Yeah, that's too.
well, in that case, advise your arrangements in order. Eat up, go to the armory if you. Then, of course, when you're ready, to the carpet.
Well, we are, I guess, putting my hands on the table, and I would make my way back to the armory.
You make to the armory. The halfling kind of lifts his head. Yeah, you're back.
I'm back. Figured out how many bullets I want.
Sure. Remember, 1 magazine, and if it's the pistol, it's 8. If it's the machine gun, it's 24. So think less of actual bullets, but actually think of magazines. How many you need?
I would say 3. Also, I can't find the knife that I had on me when we started the mission. Do you know where that went?
Yeah. Back to the meal hall.
Ah, shit. Well, cock red-handed, I guess. Anyway, guess I'll find something else.
Plenty of blades around in the local areas. Guns are more rare and more expensive. I assume, Valera, you also gonna go to the armory?
Yes. Get my
And
pistol.
And one
What was
other
it, 8
topic I wanted to ask
rounds?
about.
yes.
So, like I said, I would be asking for 24 bullets.
Yeah,
And on the topic of this kind of weaponry, do you know anything about explosives?
I do. And if you do the little thing
Anything you would be allowed to tell us?
well, I can do a lot more than tell you if you do the task I told you to do.
So this is a future thing. Okay.
Yes.
Very well then. We have a few too few hands to sort this out at the same time, so I was thinking of something flashy and all-in-one solution, you know?
I mean, if you find a keg of gunpowder, all you need is long enough piece of rope and a bit of fire, or somebody who can chuck fire from afar and kaboom.
Looking towards the carpet, I do think I know somebody who could help with that.
So there are how many bullets you and how many magazines?
Two is what I'll need. 3 is what will make me comfortable.
What will you get? The 3 magazines each?
24 rounds each.
I cannot wait until you run out of ammo in common and you just hear a click sound.
Click.
I mean, then
Fuck.
I'm whipping out the Eldritch Blast.
True.
Pew, pew, pew! Just with with the little pistol gesture.
She's out of bullets. Get her. No, she has a blast.
Shit.
Literally hit him with the finger guns.
The 2 finger guns. The fucking the Schoolesium moment.
Like the deadly kind of thing again. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll say that my boy Sinia is gonna take 3 magazines for himself as well. So everybody goes to the carpet, I assume.
Already waiting there.
Pragmatic.
Actually,
Incredibly
Uh-huh.
pragmatic.
one thing. If we're gonna head off,
Yes.
Alera will go back to the food table for a moment and pick literally anything.
Yeah.
I don't know, like fucking apple.
Yeah.
She's gonna put that. She's gonna take that with her. She wants to test to see if any items can come out of this place. We know things get confiscated on the way in.
See.
Obviously, they wouldn't take the weapons off us, but
That would be a cruel move, let's be honest.
Yeah. There.
which weapons do you want? Sake. Just kidding.
So I.
But just kidding, who cares?
You fucking.
Well, if it, well, I mean, what it suggests to me is if something as simple as an apple was removed, it's probably some magical spell doing it. Something that's very binary, the people and the equipment. Whereas if it's something really normal like an apple and it does go through, it's probably that we're being manually sorted through.
Manual selection. Anyway,
I just really like symbols.
That's a minor test.
so
And also, I have an apple on the way, so fuck you.
Cough.
Nom, 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 nom.
Okay. So you all go onto the good old carpet. You chill, and all of a sudden, all of you consecutively feel the pain, and all of you collapse. You wake up again in a carriage drowsy, a bit hungry. You, well, I would say you look around, but you almost feel like you're reliving Groundhog Day. You look outside, beautiful landscapes. Although you're seemingly traveling away from the sun as it's descending. I need to find one particular picture. There's like a beautiful. There you go. This one is the peaceful
yes.
one. The peaceful one.
The gleaming white sky.
Yeah, no. No, it's fine. And actually, you all hear a familiar voice echo as he seems to be humming a tune
Gonna
to
get
himself.
used to that voice really quickly.
It's Jake. It's the buddy of
It's the
pal.
boy.
It's the boy.
Morning, Jake.
It's not morning actually. It's actually evening. Well,
fuck.
we're back together. And this
Seems
time
like
you're
it.
heading opposite direction. You're heading eastward. Towards Lenny of all things. Good
Wait
place.
a second. Heading from where?
From the capital.
What's that again?
It's just the capital thinking emoji. Which one is that? Hold on.
I have to assume total
There's it.
political mental removal. I have no knowledge of anything.
I don't know. I know it's just fucking funny because I.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Give me a second. I just imagine this is what you would. This is what you like. This is how you look when you say that question.
Yes, exactly.
We are in a country, aren't we?
Ah,
That's
Well,
interesting.
This is
idea.
indeed a continent.
this is
Seem
ground.
to be standing on land.
Little does he know it's actually like a 10-mile wide island.
You do. Well, Jake just responds with joyous excitement. Well, from Nurg, of course. We're about 12 hours into our journey. We're gonna stop. We're gonna go again. Then we're gonna stop. And in 2 days, we'll be to your Lernton. So, yeah. It's gonna be a calm
Sounds
journey.
very good.
Yeah.
Do I have my apple?
You do have your apple.
A.
A crunch crunch.
Nice.
Good shit.
Apple obtained.
Yeah.
We do have the good shit here. Did I hear just an actual apple in the background?
No.
I wish I have some very delicious apples downstairs. I wish I could get
Yeah.
apple.
I have very delicious apples literally right behind me because I used them because I ate some of them with pancakes earlier today.
So
Lucky
also some
bastard.
good apples behind me.
Anyway,
Wait, I'm gonna be an asshole.
so Jake just kind of proclaims, well, I hope you're ready for a long journey, because it's gonna be long.
Of course it will be.
Oh, that looks pretty good, actually.
Nice.
So, put it simply. It takes several hours until it's dead of night, and there's no actual, like you can see occasionally small, like when I say, buildings, they're literally 3-4. They're like sprawled out through miles of terrain, miles upon miles. Little farmsteads or little hamlets you assume off the road where you're traveling, because you're traveling through the at Emperor's Roads. But you do stop basically at dead of night, what seems to be a small sidetrack that has been made basically for people who are traveling, like a stopping place. It's completely empty. Nobody is here. And as for the assessments, Jake lights up a bonfire that was basically placed, just built in place, and there's no food, there's no buildings or taverns or anything. It's just nature.
Guess we're sleeping outside tonight.
Oh, by the way, do you have any rations?
None
Looking
whatsoever.
over to... You can't have eaten that apple completely quietly in the 12 hours that we went.
the two sides of Valera. The fucking suit.
Honestly, it would be so
the-
hilarious if you tried to silently and
No.
secretly eat that.
The two sides of Alera. On one side you have the psychotic Mer with no, just basically dead eyes, just kills you with no passion. And the second, I just imagine she's like a gerbil and it just tucked away eating an apple, like a little rat, just like yum yum yum. Just nibble nibble nibble. But a question has been asked: do you have any rations with you?
Well, fuck.
You don't? Ah, don't worry, I got some canned goods. Here you go. And he literally fuck up, Laura. He provides all of you what seems to be a very big tin box with a bunch of symbols where you finally read at the top in common and seemingly elvish and dwarvish. QM, quick meal. As to put it simply, this, because of this one particular fella by the name of Lecter's actions, in the world there's now MREs. Which contains
Why not?
an actual warm meal that is heated up with magic, seemingly fresh bread, dried fruit, can of water, and besides the complete awkwardness of this like impromptu meal, it is pretty good. A good 7 out of 10.
Like, there you go. That's like a full meal.
Yeah, it is a full meal. This is one of... man. Okay. Yeah.
Angela is just like sitting there once that's prepped, like, how? Like, literally how?
Yeah, you're like open the thing and it says pull this to heat. You pull it and you hear a sizzling sound and the main course, which, you know what? Let's make it fun. Let's make it fun. There are in total 12 menu options. Everybody roll me a d12. Fucking Emery review. 6, 6, 4. So for Angela and Fortis, you get the omelet with leeks as your main course. And
Sorry,
Lara,
who got that?
you Andal and Fortis, you got omelet with onion leeks.
Yay.
Yeah, enjoy. Alera, you got pancakes with custard. Enjoy. Yeah. The world is evolving, and this is just one of many hell nonsense. Yeah. The technology. Anyway,
So, actually eating it, like, how good is this? We've
Um,
rated this 7 out of 10, roughly.
yeah. To put it simply, the food it feels fresh. The bread is a little bit of stale. You need a bit of water, but there's a small little well to get some fresh water from the ground, so that's nothing. And the box is a bit awkward if you had a table. If you had a
Would probably
table.
be easier.
Yeah. Well, actually, omelets of the leek, 7 out of 10. Pancakes with custard, 10 out of 10. They're super fucking delicious. They're fluffy. They're nice. They feel
Just
like
looking at Lara just genuinely having something greater.
yeah.
Slight envy.
The Emery review.
MR review, obviously.
Yeah. The QM review, because it's quick meals, because there's no. Man, I love the world. I love world building. Side note, but anyway. So yeah, you have your
Wonderful how it's been
food.
fucked up, but in the funny way.
You can sleep in the carriage, or is there anything you wish to do? Because basically, what you see is the night sky. No actual clouds. A bit chilly. Clearly middle of the summer. And just occasionally houses. Well, no. Maybe 7 hamlets. But you like the closest one is like 3 miles off the road. We just basically need to go through a bunch of mud paths and other stuff.
Might as well just stay in the carriage. Seems easier for me.
I mean, it's up to you to decide if you wish to do something, maybe explore, deviate from the path.
I mean, we're gonna be sitting here overnight, so might as well. Like, we've been sitting in here all day, so just move the legs a bit and just. Yeah, it can't hurt probably.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Just like take a stroll around town, just mentally keeping one eye always back on the bonfire that was set up.
it's just yeah. I mean, you make your. I mean, question, Alera, Ortis, you gonna go for a walk or just let Andela do his?
I mean, at least be familiar with the immediate surroundings, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
So-
join in with the walk.
The closest civilization, which is 3 buildings, and one of them has like a source of light, about 3 miles away.
I'm
so-
not walking 3 miles away from the camp.
Okay. Like, okay, then everybody roll me a d10 individually, and then all of you perception.
Double nat 20.
I'm sorry. What the fuck?
Sorry, D10, D20. Sorry. Both nats highest.
And a perception was it, sorry.
Obviously.
The brain just collapsed there.
And the Lord just understands everything.
I mean,
Casually becomes intertwined with
yeah,
nature.
you just kind of walk
You feel
around.
like there's just smoke coming off that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Fortis, Andela, it's not Andela, Alera, Fortis. You walk around, pretty decent, pretty calm. The harvest is still young. Takes like probably at least a month, and probably you could start harvesting whatever is growing. Seemingly wheat. It's all neat and nice, kind of picturesque. Alera, because there's not much to do. Not many things to count, so you count all the hamlets that are around this vicinity. It seemingly goes, from the north to the south and from west to east. Where the road takes you, and you count about 42 hamlets. As in, people who are living in their own small community spread out. You can see a lot of ranches and animal farms when it's quiet enough, and like very quiet. You occasionally can hear barking of not wolves, dogs. I mean, fucking. Ooh. And yeah, just zen, peaceful, very quiet, very cool. Same with Fortis, although you don't really see much. Just kind of nice walking around. Nothing. Andala.
Yes.
Received a very high
We
feedback
switched to
criticism
Ascension
report.
music. The call of the void when the parasite strikes.
You notice every critter within a 3-mile radius.
Well,
In
I
fact, I
mean,
do visit that village apparently. At least mentally by astral projection.
oh man. I mean, here's the thing. You're not wrong.
Oh fuck.
Oh no, what? Excuse.
So. Boop. Oh, Mandela. Wandering through the star-ridden night, wandering around, good, counting the hamlets, counting the animals, counting the stars in the sky. You seem to peer into the sky, seemingly into the void, into the darkness. Seemingly, just a blank spot in the... Oh, so many stars. Until you start to see a constellation there. Andala. The sensation in your mind, the tearing sensation in your psyche of you forgot something, escalates. And the more you look at that constellation, the more your brain itches. The more you look, the more you feel you're getting just closer to come over the edge of whatever is on the other side. But my question for you, Andala, it is a frightening prospect you fear. You do not know why, but something shakes you to the core, or remembering would be awful. Would you still proceed to look upon the star, upon this amalgamation of stars?
Well, I am nobody right now. In my mind, there's not much more I can lose. I will focus on it and just see where things go.
Can you roll
God,
me?
strike me dead.
Can you roll me 4100?
Yeah. Can you roll me?
4100.
Yeah, he wants to roll him.
That's surprisingly mid.
Hmm.
That's below mid. Wow. There you go.
Uh-oh. As you peer into the sky, looking for answers of potential basically trying to see for answers, seemingly looking at a window. something floods into your mind. A warm, gentle flow of memories, of touches, of laughter, of cheerfulness, of life. Can you roll me a d4?
D4.
Yes.
4.
Mhm.
You remember your family well. You remember your mother and gentle. You remember your father, harsh but fair. And you remember your brother, who was as you but different. You remember of love. You remember of kindness. And before you can remember more, the sigil in the sky fades. And the flow, the gentle flow of memories stop. The memory of your family remains bits and pieces. You remember their faces, the joy that you had together, but you don't recall their names, their age, their whereabouts. Don't remember your name or anything of the like as well. Alera, Fortis. Andala seemingly, walked for a good 10 minutes and seemingly just been staring at the sky for the past 40. Unflinching, unstanding, seemingly asphyxiated by the night. Any of you would try to do
Probably
anything?
just, like the first 5 minutes, probably nothing at all. But then she starts getting impatient because she's just not fucking moving anymore.
He's dead.
Walk over,
that-
stand
guess
in
that's
front
the-
of him. Excuse me? Has something caught your eye? Fucking clicks her fingers in front of him.
Andala, you snap out of it in front of you all of a sudden. Not the sky anymore, but the actual woman in front of you. You look up, you see Alera actually.
Has he
We're
finally
so
gone
close
completely
to
mad?
remembering something. No, I just had an actual phase of clarity. I'm gonna go to the nearest tree I can find. Given that we're in a forest, that shouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah.
And I'll break off a stick and try to redraw the sigil in the dirt. I know it's going to probably be impossible, but I'm just there. Okay, come on, I have
Just
to figure
roll
this out.
me.
It
Just
has to
roll
work.
me a d20. Oh.
17.
I'll give you the exact drawing after this. But you basically got basically the closest you can think. Yeah. So, with that being said, at your walk, I assume everybody goes for a long rest. Everybody sleeps and enjoys themselves, right?
I would stay awake for an hour longer than needed and just, first of all, think about what happened. And then just ponder on what the fuck's even going on. I'm apparently now an political assassin.
I'm a political
And just kind of trace my steps back. And then remember what happened recently. I have a knife inside of me, right?
Yes.
Just thinking about that for a while. Just sitting awake in the... what's it called? I forgot the word. What caravan?
carriage.
Carriage, thank you. Just sitting awake in the carriage, just thinking about that. What the hell was that? Who was that? What did they get? And more importantly, what the fuck did they do to me? Honestly, this is a bit of a fast stretch, but can I do like a rough self-examination, trying to figure out what happened there? Like, I know where that knife stabbed me, so did that leave any scars, marks?
Medical check.
Dirty 20.
There you go. 20. So, well, you examine the thing. The incision where the blade entered looks no more than like accidental, like a small scratch, maybe even like a cat or a dog just accidentally scratched you, remain a small scar. There is no sensation of something unnatural in your body. You kind of, push your muscles in, trying to figure out if there's anything alien in your body, and there's nothing. That said, it all does feel like normal until you go somewhere around your chest area. And what I mean chest area, I don't mean like, oh yeah, just tap it. It's gonna no. You press each and every rib, and all seems fine until you go to the lower ones, and then you came to this realization that your ribs are actually fused, the lower one.
Like the left and right, or up and down?
Yes, to both. You realize?
So I just have like
Yeah.
I just have like one ring of a giant rib in my body.
Yes, and when you tap it, you don't really feel the flexibility of it. Just feel, just like it's all normal until like fifth rib, and then below it's like just not a rib. That's just something you didn't really feel, but now it's present. It's kind of like and it doesn't.
What is that?
Yeah, it's like one of those like ee.
How the fuck? Just like literally with my hand like pushing into that. I'm just gonna think about that for a while longer and just fall asleep somewhere in that process.
Yeah, next
Like I'll wake up tomorrow morning with my shirt open and like, what the fuck was I thinking? Oh wait, right, fuck.
Yeah, you all wake up. The carriage moves in the morning. You travel. Is there anything you wish to do? Because I'm not gonna be lying to you. It is very peaceful. It's very nice, and there's no trouble anywhere. You don't need to roll
Let's
for
keep it that way.
Hey.
No need to start unnecessary fights. Yet.
We got fights to come. At least 5.
Yeah, you're just like
I have 24 bullets and no other weapons.
So just 12 hours of horses clattering, occasional people in wagons or by their own walking by, giving a wave to Jake, mainly out of courtesy. Occasional humming of songs from Jake, and relatively peaceful, not even a raindrop, everything is nice. And then as the evening comes, you actually, this time, stop by an inn. And the inn's name is the County. Can all of you roll me a perception? As there's like 6 houses, a general store where you can actually buy goods, stables. The inn is the main basically center thing, and there's like about 50 people. Either just hanging out with other people, friends and the like, passerbys in the inn, or just idling and enjoying the evening. Larry, you want to roll perception? Oh no, Alera's gone.
Alera seems to have died. Fell asleep in the carriage and just didn't wake up for a while.
It was too comfy.
Oh yeah, it died hard. Oh god.
Don't want a party without mental problems.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Sorry, I think my Discord died for a second there.
Sounds like it.
What do we need to do? I can see
Perception check,
see
if
you
you will.
rolling, but not what for.
Perception, if you will.
Perception, sure.
Yes.
At some point we're gonna know each other's perception modifiers and just know out of context that we're gonna have to roll. It's gonna take a while, but
Yeah.
Perception
So,
0,
yeah. So here's the thing. You know, there's like 50 people in and out of buildings, talking and chatting. Jake, says, hey, you can go to the inn, get yourself a room this time. It's not on me. Gives a wink. And he goes to the stables to basically put the horse in. Mortis. When you approach the tavern, comrades, and just kind of wander inside, you cannot but notice there's like this simple common lettering, the Celtic, the Celtic, odd name, but you look like at the bottom of the sign as you kind of go past it, and you cannot but notice that there is an odd symbol on the bottom of it. It seems to be 2 serpent fangs etched into the piece of wood. Not part of the core, mind you, but somebody used a knife to basically make those incisions, the wood. And it's not like random scratching, it seems to be deliberate.
Well, it looks like we have a pretty good start on the fangs, I guess, as I point to the sign.
looking to said side. Subtlety is not one of your strengths, is it?
Can I try to pull the sign down?
You would need
The
to
whistle.
You would need to.
That whistle is great.
You would need to make an athletics check. Mind you, this is a sure roll me athletics check.
Araxis is just hyperventilating.
Is the problem because it's too high?
I mean, yeah, it's like 4 feet above you. Like you would need to jump quite high.
Let's try. I ain't going.
Yeah, you literally try to like jump and reach the sign. And you're like, but you can't reach it. You cannot even touch it. And then like three people like come around the corner, seemingly just chatting. They just stop and just look at you. And they look at you.
Oh.
They look at you and say, "Oi, what are you doing?"
None of your concern. As I see that this isn't the best way to do it, I'll cast Fly on myself.
Alero kind of glance at these people in the background and look back at the now flying Fortis. Now, I know you love this place. Can't take it with us. Leave it alone. No souvenirs.
I'm taking the sign.
No.
You see like a small, like people like stop talking, just start looking, and you see like at least 15 people now staring at you. As now there's a half-naked lizard folk flying, grabbing.
Hey, brother-in-law, can we not? I was told to keep a good eye on you. You just hear Alara like lean forward. Get the fuck down. Leave it. I can really imagine him like wrapping himself around the side.
I know. Roll me
Getting ready, putting his feet like against
roll me
the
a
building.
strength check, because you're like a lizard just climbing around.
He is a lizard.
I know.
That is actually correct.
Just roll me a strength check for
Arax
this.
is just dying.
I
Holy shit.
know, because it's like, this is a subtle hint that this motherfucker, I want to tear the side.
Just
Oh my god.
let's see how this goes.
Subtlety
Just-
is not one of his strengths.
19.
In as short of a hand as possible, I would have told Alera that I'm going in to get the rooms,
Okay.
and I'll
Um,
try to distance
Eric.
myself from the situation.
Actually, let me check. If I cast mending,
Well, first of all, Fortis, you.
actually, it's out of my
Yeah,
height anyway.
yeah. So Fortis, all of a sudden, you're like spanning. It's like, and people like confused, like from what is he doing? What is this a show? To get off the fucking sign. What the fuck are you doing? You all of a sudden, get an angle to grip the momentum of off of the ceiling where the sign hangs and the actual sign, and you tear off the chains as now you have the sign that's about 40 pounds of wood. And now people out of the fucking inn coming out, so now there's a crowd of like 25 people, and you hear a very loud voice, "What the fuck are you doing to my sign?"
I'm taking it.
This like middle-aged man that's like taking deep breaths. He's kind of running out, sweaty, seemingly like he'd done a lot of work. He squints, looks at you. What? My sign! You took my fucking. Looks back up. Why? Why in the bleeding hells did you take my sign?
Because I wanted to take your sign.
Fuck
If you cannot stop me, I will take your sign.
He's challenging this person to a duel, which is even worse.
Alera's like backing away slowly.
Roll me
She
intimidation
doesn't
check.
even know.
Intimidation, Jesus Christ. It would be really fun if this goes well or really bad. Oof. A 10.
What seems to be the innkeeper looks like angrily confused at you. Why did you take my sign? Why did it bother you? I placed it so neatly last winter. Now you took the fuck down and nearly fell to my death twice because of it.
Well then, you'll have to repeat that. I'm taking this one.
No, you ain't. He goes up and just grabs the piece of the fucking. he grabs the piece of the actual board of the actual sign. You want to make a strength saving throw?
Yeah, sure.
13. Oh god.
Can I use silvery barbs on that?
Oh what?
Whatchamacallit?
God.
Silvery barbs.
Explain Araxis isn't great with magic.
That's fine.
I can give him disadvantage on a roll and give someone else, in this case me, advantage on my next roll. Is it just on any or is it a specific?
It's a reaction. It's a vocal component. What do you say? What do you say?
Verbal. I'm keeping your sign.
I'm keeping your sign. Okay, he's gonna reroll then. Okay.
Yeah, and I have to reroll and use a low roll. That's much, but I get to roll with advantage. Yeah, I don't have to do the other roll.
You take the fucking sign. He looks so disheartened, the old man, and there's bitterness in his eyes. Fuck off then with the sign. Sleep in the fucking bushes.
Would like to rent a room at your location.
I mean, have you been stood anywhere near us? Because you might be fine getting those rooms.
I left this situation as quickly as possible.
Alara's literally like she's backed away at this point. She's just
there's a crowd of like 20-something people surrounding Fortis, basically. They're all just eyeing this lizard man. What do you do, Fortis? Are you gonna leave? He told you to leave.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll do as he said and just leave with my sign in hand.
Where are you gonna go?
Just examining it as I go, just more or less in the direction we came from. Just randomly into the forest.
Arrives, steals your sign, leaves, doesn't elaborate.
There's bitterness in the old man as he looks away with anger. And people are like starting to question like what the fuck was happening. It's like, I'm so sorry, Mike, that fucking sign took you so long. like a lot of fucking comments on like how bad they feel for Mike and fuck this lizard guy and why the fuck did he do it? A rough investigation check, I guess.
Can I join in that? I mean, I'm already inside, but...
No. I'm talking about Fortis as he's examining the...
24.
Yeah.
I know everything about the sign.
Yeah, it's a very well-made sign that had an imprint that seemingly what you thought at the beginning was, oh, just some knife scratchings, like very precise ones, but actually it looks like a specific tool almost made this fang shape, almost like somebody made a particular symbol maybe, and then use that as a way to actually make the actual sign. And it's literally seemingly two perfectly medium sized, like 2.5 inch long fangs, and there's nothing else. There's just two fangs, one to another, and yeah, that's it. Nice, you're just gonna go to sleep in the woods somewhere.
I've accomplished my mission for the day.
Yeah. Let me check something. You know what, Angela, Alera, can you roll me just an investigation check?
What's my investigation? What I expect it to be.
Ooh.
You're perfectly equal, as all things should be.
888.
This was such a good mood in the fucking. There was such a good mood in the tavern that was ruined, and now everybody's kind of fucking gloom because somebody stole their fucking sock. Until Alera, somebody approaches you, just as a random 20-year-old boy or lad, and tells you, "Hey, did you just say that was your cousin or something? That overgrown lizard?"
I have not yet rejoined you. I'm still I'm still
Another
waiting for
another
service to
guy
get
approaches.
released.
Yeah, I heard something like that. You said, didn't you? Person.
My stepsister's husband.
Perception.
I swear to fucking God. Deception. Oh, please. 25. I don't even know that giant red lizard.
Random lizard counter walks up, steals your sign, leaves.
Refuse to elaborate.
Fuck you, unsigned your bar.
After some investigative glances at Lyra's like, they all shake their heads in a bit of anger and like, man, why there's me just so much confusion mainly. Like the sign! Like the sign did nothing wrong! Like generally
Maybe he was gonna go fix this.
literally there's literally just a guy who you realize, Alira, is actually the person who made the sign. Actually is so fucking bummed out. It took me 3 weeks. I got like the good oak. It took me so long to make it proper like he wanted, and it didn't bother anybody.
Alera's gonna back the fuck away. Just get around a corner, get a new face, come back. I don't want to be part of this. I got nothing to say to these people to ease their pain.
No!
You're just reappearing in a completely different face.
Yeah, I'm literally leaving this situation before their despair turns to anger.
Man, the fucking...
Given the fact that Fortis seems to have disappeared and I don't think he can be recovered, and the fact that I don't know how you look, I'm just going to get 2 room keys and just sit down somewhere with some warm food.
Yeah, so the keys for the night are 2 gold pieces per room, and then that includes food as well. So you know, you're good. Give me a second. Oh my god, no fucking way. Hold up a second. Fuck. I want to get this. Oh man. There you go.
Alera's just gonna eventually make her way inside. Get out of the street.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So, let me tell you something fucking hilarious now. In the next 30 minutes or so, the entire tavern, the Celtic tavern, started to uphold a service to the lost sign. As groaning and moaning, somebody was like, "We need to drink to the sign, and did only good by us." And people cheered. People start taking shots by each shot saying what they liked about the sign. It was good on the eyes, one says. I like the color, said the other one.
Actually, that is true. Is there another tavern in this town that we saw?
No.
Oh, this thing has like 5,000.
It's only like 6 buildings and its main attractions.
Have we traveled past any on our way here?
No.
Fuck.
You're just stuck here for the night.
We need a full man. We need to blame it on the other tavern.
True. Thank you very much for reminding me.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Is
That's
this
gonna be an entry in of itself.
is actually what somebody wants to instigate this? Because people are drinking to commemorate the loss of the fucking sign. And damn the fucking hells. Damn the fucking red lizard.
From now on, all cases of lizard folk in this area will be persecuted mercilessly.
Only the red lizard folk, though. They're the
Yeah.
bad ones.
Yeah, but it's racism.
Oh.
Literally.
For once actually being a cause of racism.
Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna add this as a second case of identity. Actually, no, impersonation.
Inciting racial hatred. Right. Is our...
Yeah.
We're all just
Is
sitting
the
here like.
tavern owner sad enough that we can just kind of
No.
get away without pay? Or are we already paid?
I
mean,
have already.
Yeah, and they'll get paid.
That's how I kept myself
Damn.
away from the
Yeah,
situation.
basically.
I'm literally sitting somewhere in
people-
the tavern with
Yeah.
like 2 keys on the table, and
You
like
know what's the
bowl of
best?
soup or something.
You know what's the best part? Even Jake, like, completely confused with what's going on. It's like, take a shot with us, we lost the sign today. Jake goes, okay. Takes a shot.
Puts on the house, sure.
Yeah. And eventually people gather around you for a shot. They ask you, do you have anything good to say for the sign?
Well, I've only arrived today, but few bits I saw of it. It looked like decent craftsmanship.
Hey, drink up.
Guess I'll take shots.
It's fucking bitter and it's burns, but it's the price you pay for this.
I'm
Oh,
gonna pick up my glass for my compliment.
Uh.
The varnish was divine.
Hey!
That's not where I expected this session to go, but hey.
I also didn't expect fucking Fortis. Who the fuck thinks it?
Like, is Fortis actually keeping it, or is he making like a campfire out of this sign? That everyone is
Make
so
a big point
attached
of keeping it.
Can you make this into a shield?
I
Oh
really
my.
want to use this.
While once the mood not sobers up, but like sombers down, like
Yeah.
once everybody is kind of drunk and it's mostly melancholic, I'll just like very carefully ask somebody who doesn't seem too super emotional. I know that's difficult to find right now. In the normal circumstances, don't you have like some kind of town guard for this kind of stuff? Some people who should be watching out over you?
No, the only people who are close are from the Lenny, and those fuckers are fucked up. One of
So
the
they don't protect you.
There's nothing to protect from us. We can handle ourselves, but nobody fucking steals the sign.
I mean, today came for your sign. Tomorrow he'll be back for the door.
No.
Oh no.
No. One of them
Hey,
shouts
all
out,
on
"We
his
should
own
hunt the bastard."
I'm burning down this entire tavern piece by piece.
One day at a time.
I'm gonna check.
Every day he steals a single glass. Eventually there's nobody who can drink anymore.
One of them says we should go hunt the creature down. The other people's like, no, he went back to his fucking swamps, the bastard. Probably fornicating the sign.
Fornicating in this.
The only
Um,
two people who are like extremely fucking sad are the carpenter and the innkeeper.
The guy who just told me about the people in Lenny.
Uh-huh.
Having just heard that, like with the hunting them down.
Uh-huh.
Bit of a wild take, maybe. Like I still have my shot glass in hand.
Yeah.
Bit of a wild take, maybe, but can't you put a hit on that thing? Just put it on for hunting.
Are you just asking this out loud?
I'm asking this guy specifically. Like, I'm not saying this super loudly, but I'm just asking this guy
Persuasion.
specifically. I know this is really fucking mean, but yes, I'm offering to put you up for hunt. 18.
That's fair.
I mean, there are some people that kill other people, not good people, but fuck. Stealing sign isn't also nice. I'm gonna just make an image of a crying barkeeper while this is going. Ah.
Currently very, very necessary. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? No. Normally, do they just pass through here, or are they just like here once a week?
He thinks of this. I don't know. They're odd folk, those are. They're their own things. Ah, they I don't know. It's weird. Stole me fucking sign.
Well,
Maybe.
you know, it's a sign of bad days, a sign of what's to come, a sign of what you need to do.
Yeah,
What?
but that sign is fucking gone, isn't it?
The crying continues. Okay, found the image. Observe the barkeep. Dad. Look what you did. This old man. I want my fucking son back. That was like 20 gold.
Sounds like a him problem.
That idea? If they are even close to a city guard, they should be the one dealing with this.
I mean, there's no city guard. It's a small fucking place by the road. Either bar fights, but who would steal a sign?
Everyone is just as confused as us.
I know, right? What the fuck?
Right. First of all, how long has he been crying? What time is it?
It's like 11, 12 in the almost middle of the night, and it's been at least an
Alea
hour.
has two options. Either she goes and finds the fucking lizard folk hoarding his treasure, like his dragon ancestry, or she goes to bed.
Make your
time. He'll be fine.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
This is gonna be such a good PvP event. So,
Give me a second. Where's the DMs? How long have I not talked to you? What the fuck?
Huh?
There you are.
so
Consent is important, people.
what's the call?
I'm gonna stay up for a while longer
Uh-huh.
and try to, first of all, just like the few people who made that argument that they should hunt this beast down, it couldn't have gone far. First of all, compelling argument. But let's look around. I assume most of these people around here are like farmers and merchants and so on, right?
Mainly farmers and stable hands, basically. If you need like a good characterization, it's like between maybe 15, 16 to like 30. Mainly guys.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just like,
With
I'm
that
gonna
in mind,
eat. I'm gonna sleep.
I'm just like standing in the main room and with a few people, I assume just like sitting at the same table as I.
Yeah.
I would just actually incite that idea.
Oh, that's
Hunting him is still possible. Before this beast goes too far. Let's be honest, that thing's too primitive to use a carriage. There's no way this thing is producing anything faster than a carriage. It's walking on land, and with that thing, it won't be able to run on all fours, so it has to walk slowly. Or at least slow enough that
Are you just like
hunters could catch up to it.
are you trying to like rally up people?
Not specifically them, but I'm trying to convince them to
See who is
actually
capable.
hire mercenaries
Yeah.
to do it.
Okay, roll me a persuasion.
I don't know why I have 6 in persuasion.
Ooh.
24.
Oh, it takes you a few seconds. It's like, drinking is going. It's free liquor, so everybody's partaking, crying, weeping, and all of a sudden you just, you know, you have this conversation, and it's like, yeah, we should. I just got my kid behind the shed as well. See me, Derry. All of a sudden, a head pops up. You want down, hunt down the freak, the red fucker? Yeah, yeah. And they both arrive by the table, and they seem like both humans, of course. Basically look like stable hands, 20 years old something. So, name's John, and this name is Davey. Oh, we need more people. Do you think we have enough?
Honestly, I would definitely like a more specialized crowd for this. Like, this thing looks like a dragon. We
True.
need
Oh, thanks.
swords, magic. This is
No. Listen, mate.
right below
Listen.
the sign. You will be engraving this story. You have to make this good.
Listen. Shh! Don't tell anybody. I got a cat behind the barn. Me and D here. Oh, he kind of gives you this motion to come.
I'll follow.
Yeah. You go behind the stables. Well, out of the tavern, behind the stables, and there's like, you know, a shed that is like a small shed, and behind there's like a bunch of hay. And after some pulling stuff out, the first thing that they pull out is a black leather armor, this gamson, and it kind of immediately reminds you of the one in the warehouse. Right. Ugh. Fucking gear up. You good with anything? You need a blade? Fuck.
A blade would definitely be nice. If you don't have enough.
You look.
And-
Here's the thing. You look as they give you just this nice long sword, and it's literally like one of those that. Oh yeah, they didn't have. So yeah, it's like it looks like it fits to the actual, you know. And there's two of them now, just like equipping. And after like 2 minutes, half drunkenly equipping, you basically have almost like hood and all, except it's a lot more messy and full of hay. Two of these roguish individuals that's like, yeah, fuck them. Let's go fucking hunt that fucker.
I would be grabbing that sword. Just one note, guys. And I would like grab into like my vest. This might get loud. Holding up my gun.
One of them points. Is that a fucking pistol? Ah man, it's one of those shotgun thingies, you know?
It's a pistol. I have 24 rounds and I don't want to waste any of them.
No, yeah. Let's fucking go. What's your name?
The name's Andala.
Let's fucking go. Figure out where the fucker went. They literally started running towards the entrance of the tavern, started looking around. I'm gonna roll.
And I would be assisting in everything. We are trying to hunt this down.
Question! Before this, how far would you go? He's just been walking for like an hour.
Didn't quite catch that sentence.
How long you been walking?
Would basically just walked over that I would have been out of sight for the crowd, and then rested against the nearest tree, using the shield as a
Can you roll me
sign as a
Can you roll me perception check?
perception. I'm starting to think I really should have put some points into perception.
Yeah. No, you walk down the road, and there's all of a sudden one is like, yeah, fucking that. Look at this. Point taps. This points the ground. This is shitty fucking tracks. That way points. And proceeds to run. Not run, but just walk. It takes
Let's be
literally like
careful not to wake the beast.
Yeah.
But yeah,
2 minutes in. And you wanna roll me a perception check?
the fuck happened there?
I
That's
rolled.
big arm.
Mine
yeah.
didn't roll.
Yeah, you.
I was about to think you just wrote a fucking 32.
So you take like good 2 minutes of walking towards the first foresty area, and then you see literally one of them stop, freeze, and kind of start pointing in the woods, and you see by one of the trees Fortis with the fucking sign, just asleep by a tree. And one of them fucking like pats you, Angela. Come on. You're there, right?
I would continue sneaking. Are you actually asleep for this?
He is.
Yeah.
He said.
I'm sleeping.
And you roll a 10 perception. He's sleeping.
I would kind of coordinate the two to like spread out so we're not in one position because I've seen what his black hole does. And I'm specifically pointing myself in a position where I'm not in his line of sight if he just opens up his eyes. And then very, very carefully aim. Let me check something really quickly.
Who are you aiming at?
Of course. Who do you think?
Well,
I'm aiming at 40.
yeah. You just get closer, you aim. And these two like draw their blades and kind of look at Fortis asleep, and just kind of whisper to you, "Come on, shoot."
Very, very carefully aiming.
He's just getting dumb.
Pull the fucking trigger.
It doesn't even hit.
15. That doesn't
Does
hit.
not hit. I have 17.
Hey, Shinya!
Shinya!
You missed
People
so
hunting
fucking much.
This is a really bad timing. Some people may
Shinya's just
die right now.
snapping out of his like daze. Get down! Fucking jumps.
I saw
Yeah.
the sign and Angela hunting me.
Fortis. you shoot. You fucking shoot Angela, and you see a sudden flash of light in front of you as the pistol, shoots, and just above Fortis' head, you just see bits of bark just explode as the bullet hit like a feet above him. Fortis, all of a sudden, you hear a sharp noise above you, and a bit of fucking, just a bit of bark falls on your face.
I guess I would awaken from that.
And as my bonus action, if we consider this a round of combat, I will dive into the bushes and hide. Like I said, I spread out the two guys so we're standing like apart from each other. You would see one of the two of them first. I'm gonna roll for stealth to hide.
Okay. Or does he want to roll perception?
Yeah, sure. A good old.
I'm gonna roll for stealth with other guys. 9. How do you feel? just Ford just opens his eyes, looks at you. Andela just fucking ducks into bushes. Kind of gets half stuck, and they're like, "What the fuck? It's awake."
I would Do I see all of them? Yeah, probably all of them. Well, that's about what I expected. Not quite from you,
Hey,
but I
freak!
this
Give the sign back.
take it.
One of them just goes, "Tss, shoot him!"
Are we acting on some sort of initiative system?
Not yet, apparently. So you gonna try the shit again?
I would. Assuming your current perception still counts. I'm once again ducking down. Actually, no, wait. I can give myself advantage just by not moving because of steady aim.
So
Let me think about something. Yeah, that's fine. An 18?
As my reaction, I would like to cast shield, and just for flavor, I use the shield as a shield, as a sign as a shield.
you fucking hit the
Oh,
shit.
fuck you too.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
I'm right here.
Oh shit. 2 shots ring out. What are you gonna do for this? Okay, initiative. Good. Fortis,
Formal official.
Andela, and the 2 people.
You want me to roll into this too, or?
No, this is I'll tell you Shinny
I
all
assume
about
you
it.
would be able to hear the gunshots ringing out in the area, but
Yeah, you're a bit too far to just run up.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I guess top of the round would be one of the fucking people.
Mhm.
He's gonna run to you, Fortis, and he's gonna strike you with his blade. So let's see. Dun, 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 dun. 14. That's the end of his turn. He's like, take that. Fortis, you're up. There's a guy in front of you that swung.
I'm gonna just start concentrating haste on myself. And as a bonus action, I can make an unarmed strike that'll give me some stuff. So 7, 15. Does that hit the guy right in front of me?
No. It misses. Okay, then the second lackey's turn. He's gonna run up to you and hit you. 16 fucking misses. And the
once again, I'm steady aiming. I'm still sitting in that bush basically behind him while he's being pummeled by the 2 guys in the front. So I'm basically
this
like
is so
half
scary.
at an angle in the background.
Oh,
22.
ooh, roll damage.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with advantage, you know that, right?
Yeah, sure.
1 second.
Oof.
28 points of damage.
You just fucking feel like a fucking all of a sudden just your shoulder on the left side just bounces off and you feel a cinching pain and you feel something bleeding. I can't. Wait, don't rogues have multi-attack? No. Do they have multi-attack?
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Only in some very specific circumstances, but I don't.
Top of the church!
But I should note, I crit on 19 and 20.
The lackey yells out, Come on, kill him. Natural 20. Oh my god.
Six.
That's 22 points of damage. Hold up a second. Oh god, you're ready. Oh god, you have 30 HP left.
Nah, it'll be fine.
No, no. Fortis.
Wait, have
Your
I
turn.
used my reaction? I have not. I'm gonna use my reaction to use Gift of the Gem Dragon. I'll just need to read what it was. I'm gonna need the guy who just hit me to make a strength saving throw.
Rank save, okay.
Yeah. I
21.
think of 16, so it doesn't matter. So now it's my turn. What's the funniest thing I can do?
Is Sandal really just gonna kill Fortis? That's gonna be fun.
Not impossible. After that.
Oh, I fucking suck.
Nah, I brought this upon myself.
I know. Why did you tackle the side? It did nothing to you.
Out of principle. So yeah, the person who just crit me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, can't save. 19.
Okay, that's 48. I'm so smart. So he takes 27 damage.
That is half, right? Because he succeeded?
Yeah, it's half. It usually would be 8d8, but now it's 4d8. It's blight.
Oh, you cast Blight on it?
Yeah,
Oh!
out on him.
Out?
But no,
Oh.
I still have an action that I can use to attack and a bonus action. So
As all of a sudden you see the guy to the right end of fucking start coughing up blood, and you see his like the skin of his arms start to wither as he still stands there and goes, oh, that hurts. Oh,
is he still alive?
yeah, he is.
I'm a cheat. 21, I assume that hits.
Yeah.
So damage.
What do you hit him with?
That's just a normal bite.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Plus 2. So he takes 7 damage, and now my bonus action, I will bite this motherfucker again.
No.
And 19. Does 19 also
you,
hit?
you kill him. You fucking bite once, and you feel it feels like you're biting like dried bark, and you bite again, and all of a sudden you feel like bones are pulling out as the guy just keels over backwards and fucking dies.
So what's that? The first bite that killed him, or...
Second, as the other guy yells out, "Ding! No!"
I haven't actually calculated. I have not calculated
This is
damage for
just
the bite yet.
mean.
Yeah,
This is actually like the evil campaign.
I know.
I haven't,
No,
I
he.
haven't calculated damage for
I
the second
know,
bite yet.
but he was 1 HP, so I really don't.
I still need to calculate it for some different shit, because now I get 4 temporary hit points. Nice.
No, you bastard! Blackie 2. I'll fucking kill you! D20 plus 6. 19!
If it's my exact armor class, does it hit?
No, it's 19 and you have
Meets
17.
it, beats it.
Yeah, and I use haste on myself, which gives me
It's
plus
still,
two
it's
haste.
Meets
still,
it, beats it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's meets,
it
yeah.
still beats.
Okay.
8.
Then
So 26.
Huh?
Yeah. You're down to 26 because it took it. Angela, what are you gonna do?
Are you just going to continue gun me down? 19. For that, I might use Arcane Deflection, which is just a class thing that lets me add +2 to my AC, but I cannot use spells until the end of my next turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did I kill Lucky 1 or Lucky 2?
I kill Lucky 1.
Okay. Well, it's time for Lucky 2. I can't really do much, so I'll just bite him 3 times.
Wait, wait, Andal, what are you doing?
He shot me and
Oh, you
I
missed.
shot him.
Oh,
Yep.
oh god.
No, I hit, but Arcane Deflection sent it back.
yeah,
Oh
Or
no!
Just
just gave me 2 extra. So that's 15. Does
Misses.
I have 2 more.
I never.
What is this? 17. Does 17 hit?
It does.
Okay. 4 damage again. And then
You
4
buy-
more temporary hit. Yeehaw.
You go, fuck you! 23 D8.
I'm gonna cast shield. Out of principle, I'm gonna block it with the shield again.
God. How many spell slots do you still have?
I have 1 more
Two.
first level slot and a bunch of others. I only have 1 fourth levels. I have 1 fourth, 1 first level slot,
And the previous spell, you say it ends at your turn.
it's not a spell, it's a class.
oh no,
feature.
that wasn't a spell. That was a class feature.
Yeah, but it ends at your turn, right? But you had your turn.
At the end of my turn, and now I can use spells again. Yeah.
Yeah, so that means if you had haste, you had the previous ability or racial, but that worn off because it passed your turn.
Huh? Oh no, not haste. The class feature wore off.
Yeah,
Haste has
so
like a
so
duration.
so 23. You're so you had 19.
And I used shield, which gives me an extra 5.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Which is 24.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not dying today.
what are you gonna do?
Ooh.
Remember the
I'm
gun you
just gonna
gave me?
get shot.
Araxis?
Yeah,
Remember what the gun that you gave me does?
Yeah, triples the critical, so
Oh,
roll normal damage with sneak attack and triple it!
Well, that's where I die.
Yes! Oh no!
I'm very sorry for this.
Oh!
Jesus. Oof. 100 deaths that I got.
4.
I just killed you twice over.
Andala. That's a
Just
pistol.
one-
That's a pistol with a rogue with sneak attack.
Just fucking somewhere in the distance. Alera's
You just hear a
asleep and
fucking
hear a
gun blowing up.
gunshot.
Yeah, but like an actual gun blowing up.
Listen, Andala, how do you wanna do this? For this, I'm sorry, but
I'm shooting you in the stomach. And this is going to
How far
blow
away
out
from
and
me are you?
I'm standing maybe 15 feet behind you.
Ah.
And like at an angle, you would see me if you turn your head, which I assume you do after the first one died, and like I assume within the bite you should be able to see me. You just see the gun, me hesitating for a second and then just aiming slightly lower. Holding the trigger. The gun blows away your intestines basically. And technically, you're currently in the bleeding out stage, which means you could roll death saves.
No, he's not. He's over. He's over.
That's true.
He's
He's killed
No,
He's killed 2 times over. Yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
He's dead. He just
My
Just one more thing.
That's very true.
Just one more thing.
Yeah.
Please roll a strength saving throw, Adela. Adela?
a spell saving throw.
No, a strength saving throw.
20 plus 1 second. Yeah.
Just as a final fuck you, 2d8 force damage in my dying
One
breath.
second. 1 second. I failed, right?
Yeah.
Half that, because rogues have uncanny, not uncanny dodge. What's it called?
it is in Canada.
Evasion.
Evasion. Yeah.
Evasion.
Oh my fucking god.
Just take
And
2
half
damage
that
as a
again
final
because of
fuck you.
wait. I have evasion, which means if I fail, I only take the half damage, and if I succeed, I
Yeah,
get
this is the
absolutely
half-
no
this is the
damage.
half
And then I half it again because of uncanny damage. I get a very slight headache as I stand over your bleeding
I just want
corpse.
to fucking
I really
nuke you
wanted
off
you to
over
be
the
a-
hill.
Hmm?
And I just
I
wake
really
up
wanted
in the
you to be a
woods.
teammate of ours. I'm gonna be honest, that mindset just does not fucking work.
Bang. As
Like, he's already dead. Just to
Do I
be
get
sure, I'm gonna send another cartridge into the throat.
Christ.
Can't help you counter your shots. Oh god, Fortis, I'm sorry. You're fucking dead. The Las Vegas nothing
And I'm
person.
looking, and I'm looking to the other lackey.
It's like,
Take your sword. You get to take a trophy tonight.
where he hugs you. Oh, thank you. Oh, we killed it. Oh, no.
And now, time for some fucking magic. I'm looking at the other guy.
Huh?
I'm going to attempt the impossible. What we were told. I have the syringe.
Yeah.
Ooh. I might not be dead.
No, it's
No,
not
I'm not
Tony.
injecting it on you. I'm injecting it on a lackey.
Oh, okay. He might not be dead. Yay!
Oh,
He did the syringe. Can you roll me a d4?
I'm very sorry for what I'm gonna do to your colleague.
What? No. Oh, you just jab it.
Hmm.
And then you
Into
you
the
s-
left.
Yeah, you jab it, and the guy's like, "What did you do?" The guy next to you just starts throwing up to the side. And I was like, "Oh no, man."
Is he alive?
No. The guy who was still alive talking to you just froze up, just kind of. All of a sudden, twitching occurs in the body. As all of a sudden you hear somebody go,
I'll stay alive for fuck's sake. I'll
and
try my best to keep this guy alive.
no. You see where Fortis bit out this section, it starts to regrow and remend sporadically. And I don't know what's going on, but something is happening with the necrotic damage of what seems to be blight or something similar that seems to accelerate the healing process. And from somebody who's like almost like a rewind of somebody who was coughing up to die, coughing up to live, as in a matter of several seconds you get this. Basically, the guy who just got chewed up by a wild dog and nothing really else as he's coughing up. Oh my god!
I'm gonna slap him in the face. Now stay awake for fuck's sake.
And the other guy looks back. D, you're alive! Oh, thanks for rescue. He stands up.
Now let me have a look at you. I'm putting away the gun and I'm investigating the other guy's wounds.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You do that. You take care of D. I'm gonna grab this fucker. he grabs his blade and just starts slicing Fortus's head off. Few seconds later, he grabs the piece of the fucking tablet and starts like pushing it up back the way you came. And roll me medical check. Jinya, to give you a quick summary. Give you a quick summary of what just occurred.
You've no yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry for this. I'm fucking sorry.
I think Shinya
So am I.
Oh lord. Go ahead.
So here's the thing, Shinya. TLDR, you woke back up in the hub. You got a new job. I'll give you the details about the job later. And you've been basically traveling for 2 days with Jake. You know, nice countryside. Decides to turn in the inn. Fortis saw something suspicious on this very nice sign above the tavern. Instigated, basically pissed off everyone, and tore the sign and left. And then Andala decided to see if he can rally some people to hunt Fortis down, and they did. Oh my god. Oh.
Shot literally being a rogue at its finest.
Yeah. By all means, this guy, this D fella, seemingly is fully healthy. He's sweating profusely, but mainly seemingly out of shock as he's patting himself and relatively responsive. Probably checking on him in a few hours would be also relatively good to see. So,
I'm gonna have to keep an eye on you, dude. I have no idea whether this tonic actually works properly. Been told it does.
You, he points. You're one of us. We're gonna meet something special. We're gonna go tomorrow to Lenny, okay? Okay? He taps you on the shoulder.
I do the same in return. So thank you, dude.
Good.
It's a deal.
Help us.
I once again would like to remind the fact that I'm a gnome.
I know. He gets up and then
This gnome that just mercilessly fucking killed his teammates.
No! The evil convicted the fullest!
I'm already excited to hear like the conversation from the rest of our team.
So
Like, I'm gonna have to explain to Stitches. Wait, Stitches doesn't know. He
yeah.
has never
So
visited Stitches
Shinya,
unless when he was
to put it
14.
simply, the canonical place where you are, you're basically asleep in the carriage. It's comfy, it's nice. Alera, you're asleep in your bed. All of a sudden, you hear a guy from afar running closer to the inn, screaming at the top of his lungs, "The red dragon is dead! The red dragon is dead! I got the sign back!" As
Could I ask something? Could I ask that he carries the dragon head and I carry back the sign?
Sure.
Imagine, okay, I fucking Alara gets up and she hears this, like peers out the window, just fucking sees
He Fortis his head.
Andela emerge from the shadows with the head of Fortis. She's immediately gonna fucking put on a, I don't know, a fake face. I don't know, I'll be
Commoner 15.
a human man in his fucking 50s. I will leave my room, enter the corridor, find a dark corner, and there one with the shadows to be invisible. I'm gonna ask this guy a few questions when he comes upstairs. He's really gonna have to answer them pretty well.
While everybody fucking cheers all three of you, Andala, you and the other two returning as heroes, slayers of the Red Dragon. Myths, legends will be written about this in the future. I think this is what we're gonna call it. I think this is what we're gonna call it. Oh my fucking god. Session free.
Nothing personal.
Oh my fucking god.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh, that was pretty fucking good, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, you know what that means?
Huh?
The list of crimes now on my end, which has so far been the shortest one, now gets inciting revolution, manhunt, and murder.
Would
Anyway.
it be murder or just would it be murder and just unlicensed hunting?
Oh, that is a good
How about
question.
both?
Okay, with that being said...
Also necromancy, let's be honest.
True. Also, with that being said, then anything you want to say before I'm shutting the stream down with no survivors? Any?
There's nothing left to say.
There's nothing we can do.
You're
Oh,
gonna
that
have to
makes sense.
think of something to say, because right now Lara thinks you're coming for her. She's not gonna let it happen.
Okay, yeah.
She's fucking gone to bed, seen just you like downstairs. You come back parading his head. She's gonna fucking
I'm not. The
murder
other
you.
guy is, but it's obvious that